It's time for the final Sword and Shield era set that I have yet to dedicate a video to. Until today, that is. Although I probably want to also do a video for a Fusion Strike booster box, just because I really like that set, even though I've actually... Oh yeah, I did this right, by the way. One of my friends watched my videos and complained. Yeah, I was setting these up wrong before. 18 videos in, but I finally figured it out. But yeah, not only do I want to open Fusion Strike, since I like the set so much, but I actually have like probably 8 booster boxes of it. When I see stuff on sale, if it's a price that I think is ridiculously good, even if I don't need it, I kind of still buy it anyway. First pack is a regular holo. Battle Styles isn't the most exciting set, but it's definitely not the worst set in the Sword and Shield era. That would probably go to Rebel Clash, and then a close second would of course be Sword and Shield base set. And I think this comes in a pretty distant third, so when it's got competition like that... Oh right, that's a really early hit, wow. I don't have my sleeves ready. But yeah, that's a perfect example right there that this set clearly has better pull rates than Sword and Shield base and Rebel Clash. I mean, 2 hits in a row. It's likely still very low value hits, unfortunately, but probably around double the value of the most expensive card I pulled in the entire video of Rebel Clash. Sword and Shield base at least had a couple $5 cards, but I think the most expensive card in the entire Rebel Clash video, which I opened more packs of than Sword and Shield base set, I think it was $3, and that was like 27 packs. The most expensive card in 27 packs was only worth $3. It's no wonder people don't like that set. Don't know what Pokemon was thinking when they made that one, but looks like they fixed the problem, because afterwards pretty much every set was at least decent. Wow. A lot of low value stuff, but a lot of hits regardless. This is a pretty good start. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I actually finally managed to sell all my bulk stuff. I think it was like 3,600 cards in total. I took out all the holos and reverse holos and most of the trainer cards, but not all of them. So yeah, for 3,600 cards, I got $110. That's what I ended up selling for. That is a cool regular holo. It's like his fur is on fire. It's in the shape of fire. Yeah, I think I did mention it in my Evolving Skies video briefly, but I think I was cut off by one of the secret rares I got, because I just kept getting non-stop hits in the Evolving Skies booster box. But yeah, I think I was talking about PokeRev. He was doing like, can you make money on this set opening these booster boxes? Yeah, and I didn't really get to finish what I was saying. Those are a lot of fun to watch, and everything seems really well done in them, except for the part where he mentions his bulk, and he says that he's adding like $30 for bulk. Oh man, I would say add like $10 for your bulk for an entire booster box, and that's like being generous. It's probably worth even less than that. Maybe it's not right to say that it's worth less than that, but nobody is going to actually pay that more than that for it. I had mine listed before I even started making videos, because my friend actually gave me his bulk and he was like, can you sell it for me? And I didn't know how incredibly difficult it was going to be to sell, so I just kept slowly adding. A secret rare already? Is this gonna be like the Evolving Skies opening? It didn't happen that soon on the Evolving Skies one. Wow. Bruno. That is... He's like the vintage era. The original Elite Four. Good start. I don't think there's any way I'll ever do as well as I did with the Evolving Skies booster box. And I'll even like doing fair comparisons, like, you know, I spent 80 for a booster box of Battle Styles and 140 or 130 on Evolving Skies. Even if you do fair comparisons on considering that, I still don't think Battle Styles has any chance. But yeah, I think I started listing bulk for sale probably 5 months ago, and I was constantly updating it, and I just sold it like last week. So it took me 5 months to sell, and I was selling it for, on average, like $9.15 per booster box. But that didn't include holos or reverses, which would probably only add like $3. But, you know, maybe I'm just trying to sell my stuff in the wrong places. Maybe there's certain places you can go to that will buy your bulk for triple the price of what I got for it. And on top of that, I am pretty sure I've priced a lot of stuff in my videos, probably somewhat poorly. I know the Brilliant Stars booster box opening I did, the prices on that right now are completely wrong. Not because I did them wrong, but just because the value of that set has changed so drastically since it came out. So yeah, not really much I can do about that. But yeah, pricing Pokemon cards can be kind of tough just because sometimes different websites, their prices don't match up at all. It's another hit. Wow, so many hits in this set. Another low value one. The Bruno Secret Rare is definitely the best one so far, and I would guess it's less than $10, but still, for Battle Styles, that's pretty good. So I've mentioned before that I only really play older games. I don't play any of the newer stuff. I don't even have a PlayStation 4, and the PlayStation 5 is out. I never even bought one. Recently, my PlayStation 3, which I actually do still play, or did, specifically for Black Ops 1 Zombies. Recently, my PS3 broke, and unfortunately, it was entirely my fault. Basically, like I was saying, the only thing I play on there is Black Ops 1 Zombies. Never even played the campaign mode in that game. So with Black Ops 1 Zombies, I was not able to make crawlers in that game, which, if you don't know what Zombies is, it's like endless waves of hordes of zombies coming after you, and the only break you get is at the end of rounds because only a set number of zombies spawn per wave. So your only chance... Wow. That is terrible, by the way. That is the rare. Isn't it? Did I already... Yep, that's the rare. Great. Wow. I hope I do not have a hit in this pack. But anyway, yeah, so your only chance to actually like build your character and weapons and basically just become stronger is to use your time at the end of the rounds, because that's the only downtime when there's minimal zombies. And the best way to make use of that time is to turn the zombies into crawlers by blowing their legs off. And this extremely crucial mechanic I was no longer able to do on my game. It's so bad without it that my friend and I, who have been playing this for years, stopped playing entirely once we weren't able to make crawlers anymore. I got a second copy of Black Ops 1 because I figured my disc was bad, and the same thing... Sorry, whoops. The same thing happened with that one, that disc. So at that point, I figured something was wrong with my disc reader. And so I took my PlayStation 3 apart in an attempt to fix it. And when I put it back together... I think that's the number 1 in the sets. What a card to spoil! Oh no! I mean, I could be wrong. I'm not familiar with this set, but I think that is the $75-ish card from this set. If that's really the number 1. The last opening I did was Oh, wait, no, it was a collection boxes. Actually, I thought it was the Evolving Skies ones, and I was going to be like, my luck in that was insane. But no, I did have a break in between, so... Wow. To have that kind of luck so soon after, that's crazy. So, the centering on this is good. Actually quite good. It's only just barely off. Oh man, imagine if that one card that I saw the back of that had that insane whitening, if that was this, I'd be so upset. I'm so glad it's not. The back actually looks pretty good too. I might grade this. This might be the first ever card I send in to get graded. Also, I'm gonna feel really dumb if this isn't the #1 in the set. If I look it up later and it's not, because yeah, this is gonna be the first card I send in to get graded, and it's gonna be the first ever time I've pulled the #1 card of any set. Wow. So that's the entire booster box paid off for with that one single card. So everything from here on is just extra credit. Thank you, Battle Styles. I don't talk crap about you. I always talk crap about Sword and Shield Base and Rebel Clash, so I guess you rewarded me for that. Where was I with the Black Ops story? Man, what a distraction. What an absolutely fantastic distraction. Yeah, by the way, those cards in the background, those graded ones, I did not grade those. I did not send those in myself. Those are not my own cards. Those are ones that I won in an auction. I've mentioned it before, but I'm sure a lot of people have never seen those older videos of mine. But yeah, with the Black Ops copy, second copy, also not working. I took my PS3 apart, tried to clean the disc reader, which I think I did. I watched a video tutorial on it. When I put my PS3 back together, it would no longer accept any discs of any kind, so I broke it. And to make things worse, I looked up what was going on with my Black Ops games. There's another holo. You know, both copies not being able to make crawlers anymore. And I found out that there is a setting to turn off, like, graphic violence or something, and I had that turned off. I don't remember when I turned it off, but I do remember turning it off. That makes it so you can't make crawlers anymore. Which, another hit? Is that an alt? I still don't know. I keep forgetting to look up on Google how you know if it's an alternate art or not. That Volcarona I got in the Evolving Skies was an alternate art, and it was just colors in the background, so I'm wrong about it being alternate arts requiring like a drawn out background rather than just colors. It can just be colors, so I kind of think this is an alternate art. So I totally acknowledge it was my fault that I broke the PS3 and bought an additional copy of Black Ops 1, but at the same time, I'm so annoyed at, I think Treyarch made Black Ops 1. I'm so annoyed at them for having a setting that just, it doesn't make sense for it to make it so you lose a feature of the game, especially a feature like that. That is a crucial mechanic in the zombies formula. Like, you can't do anything when you have zombies sprinting at you, even if it's only one or two of them. They kill you so fast that if you can't make them into crawlers, you just can't ever have any time to build your character, get better weapons, refill on ammo. My friend and I pretty much exclusively play on a map that has a boss. It's if you do play Black Ops 1, or you did play it, it's the snowy one that has like George Romero as the boss, and he takes forever to kill, but he moves extremely slowly. Your only chance to kill him is by having a crawler that can't move, and you just load bullets into George for like a half hour until eventually he dies. But that's literally not possible if you have zombies sprinting at you, because they run nearly as fast as you do. So it just breaks the entire map, and I can't believe that they turned that off just by having graphic content off. Because, I mean, there's Urshifu. Poor Urshifu. He's like the mascot of the set, and he's like the lowest value full art in the entire set. Not just this set, it seems like every set he's in, he's like the lowest value full art. But yeah, I'm gonna put like 50% of the blame on Treyarch for that one. Breaking my PS3 and making me buy an extra copy of Black Ops, which was only like, I think, $6. Maybe it's a sign that I need to play newer games. I don't know. Every time I try and play a newer game, I just can't get into it, and then I go back to the old stuff. Always happens. I've played every single mainline console release Zelda game, but the only one that I really replay, I guess it's kind of not a fair comparison. The only one I replay is Ocarina of Time, because it's got a randomizer, so every time you play it, it's a little bit different. Yeah, if Breath of the Wild had some really cool randomizer. Actually, it did get a randomizer, and I did play it, but I did not enjoy it. I think for a couple reasons. What I felt was that, I haven't looked at it in a long time, so it could be updated, but when I played it, it basically forced you to use the built-in settings, and the built-in settings were like Chaos Edition, 100% of all things enabled, so it was a mess. Like, you just randomly get surrounded by guardians at the... There's another one with horrible whitening, and it's the rare again. Wow. I don't know what happened to this pack. I mean, it can... I don't think you can count that as fixed, because it just comes right back down. Wow, it's like magic. Yeah, anyway. Hopefully, again, it's nothing that I'll regret having horrific whitening on. Okay. But yeah, getting surrounded by, like, end-level monsters while you have no clothes on and your only weapon is a stick. That was annoying, but I think the worst part was that it randomly warps you anywhere in the entire game, like it was a random time too, so sometimes you'd warp and be loading for 15 seconds, and then 5 seconds after it's done loading, you'd warp again and wait another 15 seconds. Not only is it extremely annoying in that it takes so long to load when it's doing that back to back, it also is just really frustrating because some of the things you do, like the shrines and stuff, they take like 10 or 15 minutes of work, and then you just are forcibly warped against your will, and there's no way to turn these settings off. That was why I did not like Empoleon. I got an Empoleon V10. I don't think this is the card that's included, but that just reminds me that I need to make a video on those tins. I got both the Tyranitar and the Empoleon. But yeah, on top of the settings just being unchangeable and downright terrible, Breath of the Wild really doesn't fit the randomizer style that well anyway, just because there's no real items in the game. All you get is just runes, which I don't think the randomizer affected at all, because you kind of need the runes to be able to do any of the game. And then the champion powers, which, there's another holo. The champion's powers are more just like convenience tools than anything. They don't help you solve puzzles. I mean, they let you cheat puzzles, but they don't like give you access to areas that you couldn't normally get to on your own. There's even, wow, I don't know what happened to this booster box. I can't believe how lucky I am. Like, that whitening crap hasn't affected any of my good hits, and on top of potentially having whitening on my good hits, I got the best hit in the entire set. I think Ocarina of Time just has like the perfect randomizer characteristics though. It's like you just solve as many puzzles as you possibly can with what tools you have, and along the way, the treasure chests you find will eventually give you tools that unlock even more puzzles that you'll have access to. So yeah, I can just play that over and over. It's awesome. I'm even getting into glitched runs, which I've known how to do a lot of glitches, but the glitched runs are kind of hardcore. Like, they expect you to know, like, every single glitch in the game, which it's, I think Ocarina of Time is the second most speedrun game in history. The amount of glitches it has is ridiculous, and I only know, like, super basic stuff, so unfortunately, I get stuck pretty often. This is the final pack. This has been a fantastic opening, yet again. Can't go wrong, no matter what I get in this last pack. That's not going to change how happy I am to have gotten that Tyranitar. And luckily, I get to end things with a non-whitening ridden card for the rare. That's nice. Mile, Spoink, Mr. Mime, and the final card is a Stonejourner. Kind of weak endings lately, but very good openings overall, so I don't care. Thank you guys for watching.